What if the Earth was flat? At first glance, this question sounds like something from a late-night pizza party. Dude, what if the Earth is just one giant pancake and we're the syrup? If the Earth were flat, how would it work? Could life even exist on a cosmic disk instead of a sphere? Let's start with gravity. It ruins the flat Earth party before it begins. Gravity always pulls toward the center of mass. On a spherical Earth, no matter where you stand, down is always toward the middle. That's why Australians don't fall off. But on a flat Earth, gravity would pull everything toward the center of the disk. Step too far to the edge and you'd feel sideways forces. Trees would grow slanted, rivers would bend, and buildings would lean strangely the farther you went from the middle. Imagine standing near the edge. You wouldn't just see a horizon, you'd see everything curving down toward the center like a giant bowl. And speaking of the edge, what's there? A cosmic waterfall? An infinite wall of ice? Or a do not enter sign? Flat Earth models often imagine Antarctica as a huge ice wall surrounding the disk, keeping the oceans from spilling into space. On our real round Earth, day and night happen because the planet spins and different areas face the sun. Simple and elegant. But on a flat Earth, how would day and night even work? You can't just spin a pancake and expect the same effect. Flat Earth models usually imagine the sun as a tiny spotlight circling above the disk, lighting up only certain areas at once. But if that were true, people at the edge would see the sun all the time, even at night. That doesn't match reality. And what about the moon? If it also circled above, its phases would look the same everywhere, yet we know they don't. Then there's space travel. We've sent satellites, telescopes, and astronauts out there. They all see the same thing, a round Earth. GPS, communication satellites, even your phone's map app, they all rely on Earth being a sphere to function correctly. If Earth were flat, satellites couldn't orbit. They'd just crash into the disk or fly off into nothingness. Even simple things prove the Earth is round, like how ships disappear bottom first over the horizon. And the globe itself works. If you trace flights, weather, and time zones on a sphere, everything fits perfectly together. Of course, the real problem is that a flat Earth just doesn't work with the physics we know. We've measured Earth's curvature. Scientists proved it with experiments, observations, and even shadows on the ground. Gravity itself demands that large objects pull into spheres. That's why planets, stars, and even moons are round. But as a thought experiment, it's fun to imagine. What if Earth really was just one giant cosmic plate? It helps us understand why Earth must be round and why our universe is built the way it is. It also reminds us that the universe isn't just logical, it's weird, hilarious, and stranger than any pancake theory. So, what if the Earth was flat? You'd spend life sliding toward the middle, your rivers would run uphill, and nights would vanish. Your flights would take forever, looping around continents instead of flying straight across. And don't forget the giant ice wall at the edge of the world, perfect for selfies. But at least the pizza parties would finally make sense. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more mind-bending what-if stories.